Hello friends, Dan here with another daily art adventure. And as the title says, this really is an adventure. Every day is an adventure. Nancy and I just got back from Hudson River Valley, New York City, late last night, and here I am this afternoon in beautiful suburban Apex, North Carolina, just outside Raleigh. And I'm doing a painting for Mike because it's Mike's 60th birthday, and his wonderful, sneaky wife, Andrea, worked this all out that I would come and knock on his door on his birthday and say, "Happy birthday, Mike, I'm here to do your birthday present." So that's exactly what I did, that's exactly what happened, and it worked out just better than planned. I was flabbergasted and delighted. So I am here to do a painting. Let me show you the house again. This is the house that I'm painting, a lovely house. Bit of a challenge here because the sun is setting behind the house, which would not be my first choice of lighting. So I have to decide what lighting scenario I'm going to use for this house. I could make up lighting coming from the front, but I don't like to do that if I don't have to, and I don't think I have to. But I'm going to shift it slightly, and I'm going to be out here let me see, it's just a little after 4 right now. I'm going to be here until probably well past sunset, and I've already talked to Mike and Andre about this a little bit. So I'm inclined to do an evening scene with light coming out the windows, and the nice part here is I actually have a relationship with the owners of the house, so they can actually turn on lights for me. I think that we're standing underneath the tree. It was really hot here today. The temperature just went down significantly in the last night, which is good news, bad news. The good news is it's cooler. The bad news is that wind you feel is temperature going down. Started on this auspicious event, starting sort of with the color of their house, which is a warm buff tan yellow dull mustard color. But that doesn't matter much. What matters is which way is the light hitting it, what color of light is hitting it, and what direction is the light coming from. Those are the things that matter. Even right now. So let me start making my messes. See how things shape up. I am concerned about the weather. Sorry about that. The wind feels wonderful, but it portends of challenging weather yet to pass. Orange and red. The idea here is that I'm going to wait for this to dry. I'm just really going to try to what I call blob in this drawing so that I have permission. I give myself permission to change my mind. In fact, I'm changing it already as we speak. It's a really nice house and a really nice roof line, really interesting roof line. So I'm delighted to be able to paint, you know, such interesting, fun architecture. And again, I want all the lines I'm making right now are tenuous and tentative. I know they would like this end of the house. In fact, let me do. I'm going to start drawing now at the other end of the house. I've got a visual problem brewing already as we speak, and this visual problem has I've given it a name already in my teaching. It's especially pertinent to landscape painters, and I call it the donut hole syndrome. Very much applies to any time you're painting objects like a house or a building. And the donut hole syndrome is if the entire building, if there's space around the entire building, here's the house. Follow me? If the house is here and there's space all the way around, that's bad. We don't like that. It's uncomfortable to us. I call it the donut hole. That's the hole with a donut all the way around it. So the way to avoid that is to make sure that some part of the structure goes off the page. Okay, changing my mind here again. And since this is still so wet, I can pretty much just whiten that out. It's a nice. You can't erase very much in acrylics, but that was one moment where I actually could. See, I just raised. How many times can you change your mind? Pennies you want? That I have a tendency when I'm painting buildings to accordion them, squish them this way, and I've often wondered, is that a mistake? Well, yeah, it's a screw up, or do I do it that way intuitively, knowing that it's a better image that way? And I've decided most of the time it actually is an intuitive mistake. That is to say, I'm creating an image slightly better than reality by accordionating, by, I'm being silly making up that word, but I'm making it slightly better by squeezing the building. Probably at least a little bit here today. It just makes the building look a little bit more dramatic. Squeezing it in the painting, but I'm not sure that I'm liking it. And I might have to beg off their decision to include the house number. This little bit of a wall that comes out from the edge of the corner of the garage with their house number on it. Makes the rest of the painting look whoops. I don't want this music to play loud enough that you can hear it so that I get slapped by so forgive me while I turn down my music for a minute. I am literally going to stand back. I'll take you with me then. I'm going to stand back and look at this painting from a distance. Interesting. Not sure. I'm going to play with it a little bit more. Please understand, again, this is what I call blobbing in a painting, which means you're not locked in. You can change your mind. And that's part of the reason why my lines are so nondescript or amorphous. There's a tree. Here's a sidewalk. And the other tree is completely out of the picture. These are bushes. Recognize them as bushes. I'm still thinking. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to hang up on you guys. Thanks for your comments. I'll get back to them later. I'm taking too much time not doing anything, so I need to turn you off so that I can think without any pressure to speed up and decide if I like this composition or not. I'm not really not sure. The jury's still out here. I'll show you the house one more time. There's the house. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching.